crazy, so we'd actually get Gatorade during practices. We'd get 2 or 3 breaks. So that actually got pretty good at Alabama. But the other thing I liked about Alabama, and our high school started doing it, is you knew exactly how long you had to go. Every drill was timed. You're going to do 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here, 20 minutes here. So you didn't have to load, trying to wonder if you're going to run out of energy. So if you don't know where the finish line is, you kind of don't go full speed. But when you know where the full finish line is, you go ahead and go. And if I know I only got to go for this 10 minutes, you go. And so it actually makes you practice better because you know you don't have to go for 6 hours doing this, so you don't load. So everything is very structured. You know you're going to be out there an hour and 42 minutes, you're out there an hour and 42 minutes. So you get the most out of it. And that is something that I'm really big, and I think all coaches should do that for the kids, to let them know this is how long we're going to do it. If they do, the kids can go ahead and get after it. But when you don't know how far you got to run, you don't run the sprint.
You're going to write a book about your experiences. What's going to be your name on it?
He wrote it.
He's already got one.
Uh-oh.
This is not about my experiences in Alabama, but I have written a book.
There you go.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
It's called The Missing Piece. This has to do, it does talk some about, Coach, a little bit about my athletic career, but it really talks more about my life after Alabama, and about what I've learned on my personal journey, what life really should have been all about. And the name of the book is The Missing Piece, and you notice I spelled it P-E-A-C-E, P-E-A-C-E. And it's really all about the relationship we each have with our Creator. So I wrote it. It took me about a year. Published it last November. So thanks for asking about that.
I didn't know that.
You selling them tonight?
Yeah, I am.
Can you go to Amazon?
Are you gonna have them available?
You actually
You have
can.
some, you have something available tonight to sell and sign, or?
I have some if anybody wants it.
Paul, I know you don't remember this, but I sold you a house in Fort Wayne, Alabama in 1970-something.
75 or 76.
76.
He told me a while ago he was.
Is that the house at Sutton?
Why did you make that happen? You're the guy.
You're in the
book.
I didn't know what you were doing there.
We make garbage trucks. And I've been in garbage ever since. I'm pretty trashy.
What happened in the '72 Cotton Bowl? Why did Gant not punt?
I don't know the answer to that.
That's one of the few road bowl games that I got to go see. And it was a weird feeling sitting there. I think we were up 13-3 at halftime. Texas scored early in the second half. And the atmosphere in the crowd just completely changed. And I looked at my dad and said, we're not going to win this game.
The thing I remember most about that game was just the mood. There just wasn't a good mood.
Yeah,
I mean,
it didn't feel right.
There was nothing about that game that anybody cared anything about. It was like, we didn't want to be here. This ain't the game we should have been playing in. You know, it was just a bad mood. I don't think we even cared about that game.
I was in the band.
I hate to say that, but I really don't. We didn't play real well either.
No.
They weren't that good. I mean, they were a good team, but they weren't that good either. It was just it looked like two bad teams playing each other that day.
You think you concentrated so much on winning, your goal so much was winning the national championship when it was not there. You just kind of.
Yeah, Coach Bryant always used to say, you know, we're not here to make you an All-American. We're here to win national championships. So they try to put it in perspective that you're here for the good of the team. The team is not here to promote you. So, and that's pretty much how he went at it. Which is, we got to play for national championships.
Oh, I wonder why Musso never got won the
Because he did not promote individuals. You know, he did not. You know, he didn't. You know, even with Musso, you know, he would Musso didn't play every play of every game, you know. He goes to the sidelines too, like the rest of them. So he didn't promote the individual as much as he promoted, you know, we want to win the game. One of his favorite expressions is, there's enough glory in winning for everyone. There's a lot of truth to that. They'll remember you off a winning team. A lot of times all Americans off losing teams but you'll remember the team.
Where do you get all those steaks?
That's another nice thing. Before every home game, you know, they have a luncheon up in the stadium for all the old football players. So we get to see a lot of our teammates. We have a reunion every summer up at the lake. So, you know, they have enough activities that you still stay tied. You're so long ago now, you know, nobody remembers any of us, which is fine. But you still feel a part of the university, and you always know.
Yeah, but promoting the team the way he did is the reason y'all can have your get-togethers and people show up.
And see, the other nice thing, you know, playing for Brian, you got to play for Brian. People know Bear Bryant. They don't know Paul Spivey, but if he played for Bear Bryant, okay, I want to talk to you. Because you know Bear Bryant. And I got to be a part of that. And I was on the inner circle of that going on. And some pretty big games, pretty important things with segregation, turning around losing football. I mean, there were some interesting things going on, dynamics, while I was playing for Coach Bryant. He was already a legend by the time I got there. He had already just won 3 national championships in the 60s. So we were already in awe of him. You know, then he's going to turn around and win 3 more in the 70s. So you know, he was not trying to make his mark. He had already made his mark, and we were just glad to be part of it. But the coaches, even the coaches, his assistants, were in all of it. They were always a little afraid of him. Nobody really messed with him. They were all intimidated by it.
So what are you doing now? What do you currently?
Well, what I actually do right now is I'm in the moving business. I move people. So I tell people, if you, I actually work for Allied Van Line. So anybody that's moving across town, across the state, across America, across the world, we move them. I'm the sales guy. I go out and do the quotes, do the bids, I tell people, if you read my book, I'm interested in talking to you about moving, because we're all going to be moving. You could be moving temporarily to your next home or abode, or you're going to be moving permanently. Whichever you want to talk to, I'll leave that talking about. Because you're all going to be moving. And the key to moving is getting ready. Because you're all going to be moving. And I'd love to talk to you about your moving needs.
I gave you a slow pitch there.
I set that one up for you. Thank you very much. Anything else?
What was the guy's name that was offensive coordinator? Texas and actually
Emory Ballard.
Emory Ballard.
That was it.
Emory. Yeah, Emory Ballard. With Mississippi State. Coach Mississippi State.
The year they did was in 1980.
Yeah, that's right.
I was there. That's what I said. There's
63.
refrigerators in
No, he doesn't.
Mississippi that say I was there, 63.
And if you run it right and the quarterback does the right reads, it is hard to stop if you read it right and you run it right. Because they're all going to be, they always should be one man short. We had a lot of success with it.
They have a lot of quarterbacks.
You better have a lot of quarterbacks, which we did. You know, the quarterbacks when I was there, y'all probably remember these names, Terry Davis, Gary Rutledge, Richard Todd. Those are our 3 that ran. And they would all play about as much as each other. You know, they'd run a series, next one would come in and run a series, next one would come in and run a series. So I bet all 3 of them played about the equal amount. But Terry was the first wishbone quarterback.
Right. I was in a group with Madeline, and this is right when they came here, and he was the offensive coordinator. First, he was real defensive about, you know, they lost 4 games, Bryant's last year, and all like that, and he kind of caught some of grief about that. He said, hey, you know what, the offense, he told us how many points they average. He said the defense is what let us down. He said, well, he talked about how many, the average score they gave up, which was way higher than it had been. And he said, somebody asked him about David Palmer. He said, at first he said the guy could run full speed under that table right there. After talking about that, he said he could run full speed. He said, God, I love the show. He said the fans would run me out of the stadium, but man, if we had him running the wishbone.
Well, I think they said it, either Benny told me or they said it at Benny's funeral, that they had 9 high school quarterbacks just in his class, I think. And that was in 1978, that there was 9 quarterbacks in that class. So Bear liked to get a lot of quarterbacks. I guess part of it was for the wishbone, but he liked to use them, like you said, for defensive backs
And
and
a
other
lot of
stuff.
those quarterbacks were not, they weren't your pros. A lot of them were just great athletes.
Exactly.
They could have played quarterback or linebacker. They were just athletes.
Yeah.
Richard Todd was like that. He was just an athlete.
That's what Brian
So a
said,
lot of them,
usually the best athlete on the
go
team.
anywhere and play defense.
Did he tell Todd to go safety the first 2 weeks of practice?
Sir?
Did Todd play safety the first 2 weeks?
I don't remember that. I know one thing. I hated when Todd came in. He loved to run the ball. He would never read the. It didn't matter what the defense did. He was going to run the ball. He wasn't going to hand it off. He wasn't going to pitch it. He'd run the ball 100 times a game, and you'd wonder why. Well, how did the defense always adjust to where he kept the ball? Didn't matter. He was going to keep it. We hated to see him come in because we weren't going to get the ball. Didn't matter what the defense did. We ain't getting the ball. Todd running the ball. And he did. Oh, the other interesting thing about Richard stuttered. And he got real nervous during the game. Now, he never stuttered just talking social conversation or at school or class. But he would get so nervous during the football game that he would come in with a play and he'd go, we're fixing to get a delayed game. We're fixing to get a delayed game. So what would happen is, Richard, they would send the play in, and rather than tell Richard, they would tell me. Then they would tell Richard, and he would try to call him. If Richard started stuttering, then I called the play. That way we didn't get a delayed game. So they would tell me, then tell Richard. Richard could call the play about 1 out of every 2 times. But he'd get stuttering and he couldn't, so he'd play Paul. Okay, it's 36 times. Okay, let's go. So I got to call plays enough. Only when Richard was playing. He couldn't call a play. That's pretty cool. When did the fullback get to call a play at Alabama?
Did you get to decide?
Most of the people don't know that.
Did you get to decide what down you? I mean, what the on 4 or 2 or whatever? Did you?
They would always tell us the count.
They tell you the count too?
They count.
I wondered if they'd tell you the count or if y'all decided that in there.
Did you ever change the play when Richard had to pitch it to you?
He never let me know. I still have a lot of anger about that. It's another thing I'm probably never going to get over. Ball hog.
What did you do about basketball? I know track, baseball.
I was terrible.
No basketball?
No basketball. I tried playing when I was 12 or something. You just know you're just not good at anything. I was no good at it. I couldn't dribble. I couldn't shoot. I couldn't dribble. I couldn't shoot. That was important in basketball.
Did you ever think about once you graduated about trying the baseball, or was it just too late altogether to try at any point? Or
It just seemed like time had passed. People get married. I had my sweetheart. It was time for us to get married. Well, I want you to settle down, get a job, go to work, act like regular people. So that's what we did.
the $40,000 was a lot of money in 1970.
I wonder,
Huh?
How much you weigh?
played high school at 180.
Tuition was
Now I played Alabama one
$33
time.
from 1977. A semester.
But I was still,
But
but the whole time I was at Alabama, this is still true. Here's why I'll tell you this. Nobody can outrun me. I was still the fastest guy around that state.
And playing fullback, that's what got me.
I
know.
Negative
Got
separation.
cold, did it? He was
Oh, yeah.
close.
So you can do that.
Do you think one
But
is?
see, the nice thing though about playing fullback, here's, and I
It's
really think that was a good
$250,000.
position for me. One of the things you wanna do on the wishbone is
It's a
you
little
don't
bit
wanna
different.
tie that line up. So the fullback is that first read, so if I can get through that line quick, it lets everything move fast. And I was real good about, getting to the line and get through. So the quarterback was never having to wait on me to work down the line, so. And if the tackle did go out and he let me have the ball, I mean, you got I averaged a little over 5 yards during my career at Alabama, which is pretty decent, you know. So if you average over 5 yards a carry, you're considered a pretty good running back. Well, that's not too hard because if they ever give me the ball, I'm 5 yards before I get to anybody. I mean, if you just going right there, if they let me have the ball, I know I got 5 yards. I go right there.
Unless Richard Glover was across from you.
Pardon?
Unless Glover was across the line.
Yeah, he'd be in the backfield. But, yeah. So the average per yards was actually pretty decent. But that's really what you should do at fullback because, I mean, you're not going to get tackled for loss. I mean, you're not going to lose 15 yards.
What time you gonna be here tomorrow night?
Comedy club. Comedy show.
I'm gonna tell you, I wish we had a bigger crowd here tonight, cause I
I
a lot of you guys come in here, this is the most I've ever been entertained.
I
You did a
agree.
great job.
Well, I appreciate
Yeah.
that. You know, when Freddie, I said, Freddie, how long you want me to talk for? He said, I said, what are you, 10, 15 minutes? He says, well, about an hour. Then we start questioning and answers. I go, Lord God. I said, I'll bore myself for an hour. I don't even like myself that much. But I appreciate you coming. I really enjoyed it. It was good to get, sometimes you don't think about a lot of the special memories you have and the bad ones too. A lot of the things I try to block out of my mind, I don't like thinking about it. Sometimes they come back and I go, boy, I wish I'd have called Al Hunter that night. Lord, my life would have been a lot better. But it didn't happen. Well, thanks again. Anything else? Appreciate it. Thank you.